Hey everybody, how goes it? My name's Jimoar, and welcome back to Echo. Yeah, we just made it in from the outside, with the cold, very white, crumbly place, into this very nice, fancy, dark place. Where something is, I don't know,
He was right.
reflections.
It all looks completely untouched.
Hopefully the audio's better in this one. Actually, I might turn the game audio up a little bit. Yeah, check your shoes, they're falling off. It's so weird. Yeah. Between videos, I had some bad news, so not super happy fun time for me. Go left. Whoa, why is everything... Why are there so many chairs? This is weird. It's an elevator.
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
We get Foster back, and then we leave.
I was hoping for something more specific.
I suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the Soul Sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her up. Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
No, it's not.
Hello? Anyone home?
Okay,
Really
so...
don't. There must be some sort of power below the halls.
Why are there so many chairs? What's the desk for? Why are there so many chairs? It doesn't make sense.
Hello?
Okay. So obviously shouting would attract their attention. But why? Why would I want them to come to me? Got a cough. Sorry. What is this place?
Hello?
Shouting. Is that your plan?
Yes. Also, her voice doesn't carry very... Whoa. Why did I not notice the lights in the mirror before? Hi.
Anyone home?
Hi. Don't you change. Okay. Weird place for some mirrors.
I recognize these. They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces. Maybe it's a door of some sort. I
What?
called them gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
You're not getting through without power, and this place is dead.
What? How do you know how this thing works? Also, is her helmet down? No, it's just a shine off the top. Oh, this place is wild. That's the other thing I saw in the trailer. Like, if you jump over the banisters when the enemies are searching for you, they'll actually jump down too, instead of like taking the stairs.
Look at that. It's a voice.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Yes, obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Ah, of course.
What is a resourceful?
What does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
that'll drown out my... That'll drown out my footsteps, I'm guessing. Oh, I don't like this. Anybody that plays video games know wide open places are terrifying. Especially in the dark. Oh, I did see a light. More mirrors.
Anyone home?
Yeah, her voice does not carry at all out of that mask. This place is wild. No stairs.
That door is different.
Okay, she's doing this on her own.
Activation mechanism for the door.
I mean, oh, I don't like that either. Okay. I can't do anything to it.
Anyone home?
Hello?
This is meaningless. Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that.
Okay.
But I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You
I'm gonna get a drink of
resourcefuls are
coffee.
too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Grant spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool. They were
Ugh.
created to come here. And this feels very real to me.
Ugh, that's weird. You're bad, Grandpa. Ooh, what's that? I want to touch it. I have to jump. Okay, so I have 2 energy cells. I have no idea how to charge them. Only the one charges. I see no kind of upgrade menu.
Now, these I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The
Okay.
suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Perhaps it can power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
Okay. I got this now.
Just out of curiosity, what's the higher meaning of keeping scepters displayed inside huge rings made of gold? It does seem a bit much, even if you are filthy rich.
The rings were not for show. They are part of our training.
Oh, and you do what exactly? Step inside and feel wealthy?
Not quite. The rings spin up, and the challenge is to get out in one piece. At first, staying in there is the only sane thing to do. But as the hunger comes, the rhythm of the spinning starts to sink in.
It's horrible.
At some point, you realize that starving eats away at your chance of making it out. Then the leap. No, wait too long.
Right. You almost had me going there for a while.
I don't think she's kidding. That was awfully detailed for some bullshit lie. Wish I could run. Crouch. Can't
Hello?
sprint. I could shout.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
My guess is shit's gonna hit the fan momentarily. Place key.
Now, let's see.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all, just not the way you imagined.
Yeah, things are
I didn't
moving.
get it. What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this? I saw it the day I came to you.
Puzzle.
The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern. And the silver unfolds, pierces the skin, and slithers inside.
Ooh.
In about half an hour, it consumes everything.
Ew, that's slow.
And all that remains is an empty slab of marble and a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors.
Oh, that was horrible.
We said it 1,000 times, never realizing. I didn't catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You killed him. The fact that your grandfather did unspeakable things doesn't prove he was right. That Foster can come back, that's insane.
It was the only chance we had, and believe me, I'm good at chances. I gamble for a living, remember? That's how I stayed alive all these years after leaving the gardens.
Well, this time it didn't pan out.
It's
Look at
glowing.
you now.
You think I'm giving up?
It just took some time. That's very pleasing to look at. The way it unfolds. But that's horrible. A half an hour to form a person into a little cube? Oh, it must be excruciating. Ooh. Glad they didn't show it. That'd be horrible. No thanks. I'll pass. I'm good. Okay, now we're in another room. With more doors.
Do you see that?
See what?
The door glow.
I do.
The activation of the door must have triggered a chemiluminescent. Not
That's pretty
uncommon
cool.
for evacuation purposes.
Oh, it's pretty. Whoa. Those aren't hallways. Oh god, they are. I was gonna say they're mirrors. But I'm not in them. Oh, no thank you. Well. Don't have much of a choice then. That's pretty cool. The hallway to infinity is not. It's kind of terrifying. Boy, I wish I could run.
This place is huge.
You got that right.
This hallway alone could easily house all the resourcefuls that ever were.
You finding anything here without coordinates would be a miracle. I compared the quarters you're in now with the overall structure of the planet. The palace is everywhere, all the way to the core. Huge
Jeez.
sectors separated by the outside structures you were in.
It's ridiculous. Well, this looks important.
I'm getting some local increases in energy emission.
Know what it is?
Can't tell. It's not radiation. One of them is close to your location. I'll pin it to your HUD.
Yo, okay.
I've got to give it to him, the old man. This place is spectacular.
Nothing but an
right.
infinite palace would suffice for you resourcefuls.
I wish you'd stop calling me a resourceful.
It's what you are.
I had the training, but I never bought into Gramps' vision. I never wanted anything.
What vision?
Yet here you are.
I was 6 the first time I ran away. I hiked for weeks to see what was beyond the gardens. When I finally reached the wall, Gramps was there waiting for me. There's nothing out there but people living like animals, fighting to please their immediate needs and desires. They have no ambition, no perspective, Why fight to get the best out of the little time you have on Earth when you could be fighting to have much more? He went on about the wonders of the palace, but he had already lost me.
Interesting.
All I could hear was the blood rushing in my veins. I wanted that. To fight for the here and now. I decided that I would do whatever it took to make that happen. So I went back with him.
I like her. What is your name?
Followed
N?
training, figuring I'd need it to get away. And I was good. He called me his prize.
Ew.
Before the turn, I ran.
The turn.
Just shy of 15. I've been out for 7 years now. Not really what you'd call a running away from home excursion.
Not really, no.
London, you've got to believe me. Foster was a bloody mess and wouldn't have made it out alive. None of us would if I tried to escape with him like that.
He gave you the lighter, so he must have wanted me to take you here. But he would never buy into your grandfather's delusions. It's so far-fetched it almost makes me sick.
Okay, so I'm carrying the dude who is cubified on my back. Gross. Whatever's going on in this universe, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of loving it. This is a really good world building. I don't understand what the turn is that they're talking about, but hey.
Is that a throne?
Why is there a throne here? Facing a door. Okay.
Look.
That's a weird way to open a door. And I'm locked in here.
This must be it.
Next on the list of terrifying things that gamers can spot out of nowhere, dark rooms with the glowing center. Look at all the stairs. Why are there so many stairs going in every direction? And still more chairs. What the? Still more chairs. I gotta say, this heads up display is pretty cool. You can tell it's going to go up. Alright, what now? That looks familiar.
It looks exactly like the thing that made the cube.
Okay. Why do I still have this weird feeling she's redheaded from the trailer? I don't know why. Maybe it's just the red of the cube. And
I'm picking up a whole load of anomalies.
uh-oh. Hello? Oh, that's not good. Oh, look at this place, though. It's gorgeous. Terrifying. You okay there, N?
London?
Why did everything explode?
Foster?
Also, why is that cube red when the other ones were, like, black? You know, the other one it showed. Loading screen. That's supposed to be like a solar system, with loading being a sun. So I'm seeing orbits. I'm getting dizzy. Whatever you're gonna do, do it. Thank you.
Foster? Are you doing this?
Ben, I thought I lost you. Massive power surges are blazing through the outside structures, and the gravity clouding nearly tore me apart.
She's waking up.
More like malfunctioning. If those reaction veins cross... Wait, what's that? Something's wrong with your HUD.
I think it's the cube telling me where to go. It happened when I put it on my back.
Unlikely. The suit is hard-coded and all blocks capped to the minimum. No room for adding to or altering the code.
Well, something happened. Okay. I'm scared. Why are there so many chairs, though? I don't understand. There's nothing but chairs and desks. It doesn't make sense. What are people doing that they need to sit that much?
See that? The suit's being enabled to interface with the palace. Maybe it's Foster trying to help.
Foster was many things, but not a systems physicist.
No,
Why are you
it's
still
something
denying
bad.
that we have a chance? Everything around us is a marvel.
Everything around you is critically unstable. I think the whole place is malfunctioning. You should be getting out of there.
Like I know how to get out. Also, that sound is kind of satisfying. Just that whang, whang. Okay, it turned automatically.
I got a new waypoint, and it's a lot closer.
See, look. There's nothing but chairs and a few desks. Why? What's the point? What's that rumbling sound? Oh, God. Did that thing just giggle at me? You see that? It turns into a skull. Oh, that is wild. So, is there a way I can use that? I'm trying to think of how I would use that to my advantage in tricking the enemies. Oh, that can't be good.
Look at that.
Hey, it charged my other
Did you
thing.
see that? It charged my suit.
I don't know what sort of holographic phenomenon that was, but it was extremely compatible with the dual retention system of your suit.
Oh, I lost that charge. There's another one. What is that thundery rumbling noise I hear?
Look, there are more of them.
Power for your suit won't be a problem. The outside of the palace sectors burn red hot, but even inside the walls and floors I read a build-up of gravity charge.
Why would
Okay.
anyone need power on a scale like that?
I hope it's not part of the malfunction. Overcharging would be catastrophic.
Always seeing the bright
What?
side.
It sounds like thunder. And for some reason, it's always coming from my right part of my headphone. Yeah, well, I'm guessing because that's not lit up, it's dead. Also, it has holes in it. So. Correct. Is there a way I can use that to my advantage? That is the question that needs to be answered.
This is bad, N. The palace system's shut down, but it's still charging. The
I
jewel
don't
mass
like
is
that.
nearing the Dirac child limit.
The what?
That felt horrible. I couldn't move.
It was a massive energy discharge. It must have made your suit brace.
The lights have stabilized.
The
I don't like
discharge
this.
kicked in system processes planet-wide, but it's producing a lot more energy than needed. Building up charge again.
I don't like that. You know... Oh, God. I thought that one wasn't gonna work. No. That sound. This is terrifying. This is legitimately terrifying. That scares the hell out of me.
Another discharge.
Breathable air.
There's air now. How is that possible?
Oh, crap. It's already happening. It learned. It learned what she's breathing and made air. Oh, no. This is scary. I'm usually the guy that's like, darkness is scary because you don't know if there's something there or not, and if there is, you can't see it. You can only guess what's lying in the darkness. But now seeing, like, being afraid of the lights coming on is so different, and it's awesome. I'm going to end this one here. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more. It helps me a lot. And as always, more on the way. But until then, I hope you have a good one.